Hello everyone, this hour on Verbling, the next in my pronunciation practice series. In this class, we are on Unit 2. We're going to be finishing Unit 2, talking all about the pronunciation of phrasal verbs. So we'll be doing a little review as well to give you some extra practice, some of what we did before. First, a little bit about me. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. By the way, here are 3 quick rules to help you participate. Don't forget to turn off, tune in, and open up. That means please turn off your microphone when you're not speaking so we can keep the classroom nice and quiet. Also, tune in to the new words, and we're learning pronunciation, so the new ideas that we're learning, the pronunciation. Let's keep the microphones off for just a minute. Tune in to the new words and the new concepts you're learning. That means use them as actively as you can so that I can correct you and give you feedback. Finally, open up to your classmates. Relax and have fun. We're all here to learn, and this is a safe and respectful place to practice your English. And that is a little bit about me. What I'm going to do now is, oh, there I am. I'm going to share my screen with you right now so that you can see our notes. Let's see if this works. There we go. And while that's loading, I'm going to say hello to some new faces. First, welcome back, Daniel. Nice to see you. You're the only familiar face I see.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. And I think everyone else looks kind of new, so let's see who's out there. We've got, the first person I see is Julia Alineka. Is that right?
Jelinecka.
Elineka, is that right?
Jelinecka.
Jelinecka. Oh, that looks like it's written differently. And where are you from, Julia?
I'm from Kiev, Ukraine.
From Ukraine. Okay, very good. So is it Julia or Yulia?
Julia.
Julia.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, we have Patricia Vera. Hello, Patricia.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Patricia. I don't recognize your picture, so I don't know if I know you. Do I know you? Is this your first time?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Where are you from, Patricia?
Same. I am Peruvian, but I live in Italy.
Ah, you live in Italy now. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. And let's say hello also to Wilson. Hello, Wilson. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks.
And where are you from, Wilson?
I come from Indonesia.
From Indonesia. Okay, very good. Nice Lego guy, by the way.
Thanks.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I did.
Everything is awesome, Wilson. Everything is awesome. All right. So look, kids, here's the plan. You can open the notes yourself if you like. I will put the link for you. Of course, it's always there in the class material, but I'll put it there for you anyway if you want to open it. In case you can't see what we're doing, you can make it bigger on your screen by opening it yourself, but I'll share it with you as much as I can during the class. So, let me see if I've updated this. Yeah. The table of contents there says Class 4. That means this is the 4th class in the unit, and it says phrasal verbs. So what we're going to do first is review some of the things we talked about in the last class. Even if you weren't here, you'll learn really quick. And then we're going to move on to the pronunciation of phrasal verbs. And we'll find out what I mean by phrasal verbs as well in just a minute. So I'm going to go down to the warm-up in Class 4. Okay? Can everyone see that picture? Can everyone see that picture?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
I was afraid. Where do you see a person like this? Have you ever seen this guy before? Look familiar?
He's going to the beach.
He's going to the beach. Where do you think he's from?
I don't know.
You can be rude.
From Spain.
He's from Spain. Why?
Oh, no. He arrives to Spain.
He arrived to Spain, and he's probably from where?
I don't know.
Look at his shirt. Look at his shoes.
Hawaii.
He's from Hawaii. Really? Why? Why
Oh.
was? Why Hawaii?
That a dancer in the middle of the shirt, I think.
And the palm trees as well.
Yeah.
So, he's from Hawaii. Does that mean he's American?
Well, he's supposed to be American.
He's supposed to be. Is this how you would dress when you go to the beach? Patricia, would you dress like this if you go to the beach?
Sorry?
Would you dress in this way to go to the beach? Would you wear these clothes to go to the beach?
Sorry, no.
Oh, you have to move your mobile phone away from the microphone. Do these clothes look good or look bad, Patricia?
For me, back.
Bad, right. So, here's what we're going to do. We're working on the pronunciation. In the last class, we worked on the pronunciation of exclamations. Like, what a beautiful day, or what horrible clothes. So what we're going to do here is make fun of our American tourist. I'll tell you how in just a second. Let me fix the screen. So this is a review, but if you weren't here, it's pretty easy. So we can work on it together right now. And then we're going to move on to another thing. But first, there's an example for you. Close, you were here last week, Daniel. Close, is that countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable. So we have outfit is countable. How do we know if a word is countable or uncountable? Take a wild guess. Julia, how do we know if a word is countable or uncountable? Because we can
count.
We can count it. You see? It's not so hard. Can we count outfits? Yes. 1 outfit, 2 outfits. Wilson, can we count clothes? 1 clothes, 2 clothes?
I think it can, yeah.
You can or you cannot?
Can.
You cannot, exactly. Good answer, Wilson. You cannot. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You cannot count clothes. You cannot say 1 clothes, 2 clothes, but you can say 1 outfit, 2 outfits. So let me just quickly go back to the last class last week to show you something. The first time we saw this guy, we had to fill out a chart. Let me see. And we had this what's the word? This diagram of what our intonation will do, whether it goes up or down. So I showed you 2 examples. What hideous clothes. Look at those diagrams at the bottom of the page. What hideous clothes. Hideous is high, clothes is low. Now, on the right side, we have the countable version, outfit. 1 outfit, 2 outfits. What a hideous outfit. What you can't see here is that you can reverse the high and the low. Instead of saying, what a hideous outfit, I can say, what a hideous outfit. I can make outfit high and hideous low. It means the same. So what you're going to do is, in the review, we're going to practice that intonation a little bit, just as a review from last week or an introduction this week. So let's go back to our guide. Okay? Let's just practice that intonation. Let me hear you say, first the uncountable clothes, and then the countable outfit. Julia, let me hear you.
What a hideous clothes.
Are you saying what a hideous clothes or what hideous clothes?
What hideous clothes?
Good. What hideous clothes?
What hideous clothes?
Sounds good. And Patricia, I want
Yes.
you to do the countable version with outfit.
What a hideous outfit.
Good. Outfit. Outfit.
Outfit.
Good. Don't forget the S on hideous.
Hideous.
Good. So listen to me. What a hideous outfit. Repeat.
What a hideous outfit.
Not hideous, but
Sorry.
hideous. What a
Hideous.
hideous.
What a hideous outfit.
Very good, very good. Wilson, let me hear you say the first one in B.
What shabby luggage?
Good. What shabby luggage. What kind of luggage does he have in his hand, Wilson?
Full luggage? Messy?
Yeah. What kind of luggage is he holding in his hand? What do we call that? That thing.
Oh. I know this, but I've kind of forgot. Oh, wait. Suitcase.
Good. Now you can do the countable version. I would say, what shabby luggage? You try the countable version with suitcase.
What a shabby suitcase.
Excellent. All you need to do is add a, and you've got it. What a shabby suitcase. Daniel, what a shabby suitcase. Repeat.
What a savage luggage.
What?
What a savage suitcase.
Good. Be careful.
Yeah.
Shabby.
Shabby. What a shabby.
Suitcase.
What a shabby suitcase.
Shabby suitcase. Are you sure?
What a shabby suitcase.
Shabby suitcase. Wait a second. Shabby suitcase.
What a shabby suitcase.
Suit.
Shoot.
No. Suit.
Shoot.
Nope. Suit.
Shoot.
Nope.
S.
You gotta slow down. Slow down. Suit.
Suit.
Perfect. Suitcase.
Suitcase.
Now try them together slowly. Shabby suitcase.
Shabby suitcase.
Okay. You got to be careful because you want to say sh, but it's s on the second word.
Suitcase.
There you go. That's it. Okay, Daniel. What gorgeous weather on the beach. I want you to say that as a countable word. You have to think of a countable word that you can use to replace weather. It can be something simple. It doesn't have to be anything. You don't need any special words here. Anything that you can say what instead of what. So what gorgeous weather, or look at that picture. What's the weather like? It's good, right? Daniel?
Sorry?
Look at that picture.
Yes.
The weather is gorgeous, meaning very good.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say that with a countable noun instead of weather?
What a gorgeous climate.
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 What a
What a
gorgeous
gorgeous climate.
what a gorgeous climate. It works. Julia, how would you say that in another way, without climate? Simple way. What time do you think it is?
It's good weather.
It's good weather, yeah. What time do you think it is in the picture? What time?
I think it's morning.
Okay, specifically, what hour? What do you imagine? Look at the sun. It's not noon because the sun is there, so it's a little bit.
Maybe 11 or 10.
10 or 11. So it's morning 10 or 11. Okay. So what do we call it? Well, you already said morning, right? Is morning countable? Or
No, uncountable.
uncountable?
Yes.
Can I say 2 mornings?
No.
I cannot say 2 mornings? I just did. 2 mornings. It works. So it's
No, okay, countable mornings.
So describe the weather in that picture using a countable noun. What a
gorgeous.
yeah, good.
What a gorgeous weather. No, what a gorgeous weather.
Nope, that's uncountable. I want countable. What a gorgeous. It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is not night. It's not nighttime. It's
morning.
exactly. So what a
Gorgeous morning.
perfect. What a gorgeous morning. There we go. That's it. Patricia, you are going to say something entirely new about the picture. Not the clothes, not the luggage, not the weather. You can talk about. Oh, I hear the sounds of Italy behind you. I hear the church bells ringing. Where are you, Patricia? Where are you in Italy?
It's winter.
Where are you in Italy right now?
Good, very good.
No, where are you? Where?
Oh, sorry, where? Crema, near to Milan.
Near in Turin.
No,
Torino.
Crema, near to
Trema.
Milano.
Near Milan.
Yes, near
Nice
Milan.
bells. What beautiful bells.
Yes, it's
That's a countable noun. Bells. 1 bell, 2 bells. What beautiful bells. Patricia,
yes,
I want you to pick a detail in that picture,
yes.
and I want you to use a countable noun and describe it. Like, what a hideous outfit. What a beautiful morning. I want you to talk about another detail, any detail you like. And you just have to use that form. What a adjective noun. What a beautiful morning. What a hideous outfit. What a shabby suitcase. Give me another one, Patricia. Can you?
Okay. What terrible day.
What a
terrible. What a hideous clothes.
I can't hear you. What? One more time? Repeat.
No. What a hideous clothes.
What are you trying to say? Hideous clothes? Wait a second. If it's clothes, is that countable or not countable? Clothes. Can I say 1 clothes, 2 clothes?
Countable.
No, it's not. It's uncountable.
It's uncountable.
It's uncountable. So I cannot say what a hideous clothes. Patricia.
Yes.
How do you say scarpe in inglese? How do you say?
Shoes.
Exactly. I want you to talk about his shoes. What?
Mhm.
What? What? Are
What
they?
hideous shoes? No, no, no,
What?
no. What
Yes. Yes, it's good. What hideous shoes?
hideous,
Repeat.
hideous,
What hideous
what
shoes?
hideous shoes?
Perfect. That's it. That's it. Wilson, I don't know any words in Indonesian, so I can't give you a hint.
It's okay.
But what's the guy wearing between the shirt and the hideous shoes? What's he wearing?
Socks,
That's true. And what's he wearing between the socks and the hideous shirt?
shorts,
What kind of shorts?
polka dot.
Polka dot. Excellent.
Wait, how do you pronounce that?
Polka dot.
Polka dot.
It's spelled polka dot, but we always say polka when we're speaking fast for some reason.
Oh, so you omit the L.
Yeah, you don't really say the L, polka dot.
Polka dot.
But that could be because of where I'm from. Maybe it's just how we say it where I grew up. Polka dot. Polka dot. I always say polka. Anyway, the L is not very strong. Are they good polka dot shorts? Would you wear those?
No.
You would? I would. Okay. So, is shorts singular or plural?
I do think
The word shorts.
I do think it's plural. I do think that it's plural.
You're right, it is. So if it's plural, it's just like being uncountable. We cannot say, what a hideous shorts. Not possible, because it's plural. So you make a statement about the shorts with an adjective, but don't say hideous, something else.
What baggy shorts?
What baggy shorts? Excellent. Excellent. Baggy, what does that mean? Too big or too small?
Too big.
Too big, right. What baggy shorts? Daniel, one more detail. You can talk about the guy, you can talk about the beach, you can talk about the place, you can talk about his haircut, you can talk about his basic Spanish book. What else can you say about him? One more.
About the guy.
About anything in the picture.
Okay. Uh, what what a beautiful hotel.
What a beautiful hotel.
Nah, what a old hotel.
Say again?
What a old hotel.
Like this? Look in the chat window.
Yes.
What's the problem there? You're missing a letter.
What a what an old and
Yeah.
what an old hotel.
The problem is the N has to pass to the word old. What an old. So you've got to say it like this. And I'll make a little dash between them. What an old.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
What an old
Hotel.
hotel. What an old hotel.
Much better. So when there's a consonant, when we're speaking quickly, we just pass the consonant to the next word. If the next word begins with A-E-I-O-U. If there's a vowel, we pass it to the next word. An old hotel. An old. Excellent. Have you ever been on vacation to a place like this?
Yes. In my when I went to the school, my we first trip was in a hotel, in a old-fashioned hotel.
Really? Where?
We are 14. in the Costa del Sol. In
Costa del Sol.
yes, what's the name? Benidorm.
Oh, I don't know.
Benidorm is yes the most famous city for retired people in the winter. They went to for looking for the sun and warm climate.
So really south. I don't know
Yes,
exactly where Costa del Sol is. I think I drove
yes,
through it once
in Alicante,
in
in
Alicante.
Valencia.
And what was your reaction when you
Taste.
saw the hotel? Did you say, "What an old hotel"?
What an old-fashioned and dirty hotel.
Dirty? Uh-oh.
Yeah, cheap
What?
and dirty.
Well, listen. That was just to get you, just to help you remember some of what we did 2 weeks ago, because last week I wasn't here on Monday. Okay? So a little bit of a warm-up, but let's get to the main thing, which is here. And then at the end, we're going to try to put all these things together into one little speaking activity. We'll give it a try. Stress in phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is like a two-part word. For example, you can say get in, you can say get out, you can say get up, you can say get down. They all have very different meanings. And not all of them mean get. That's the problem. When you add the second word, the meaning changes. So I'm going to give you a phrasal verb. Well, here we're using put. So let's take a look at put for a second, just so I'm clear that all of you know what a phrasal verb is. To put on your socks. Look in the chat window. To put on your socks. So what does that mean? To put on your socks, Julia. What's another word that means exactly the same as put on your socks?
To wear socks.
To wear socks, right? To put on means to wear. Excellent. Now, I'm going to use it in a different way, and let's see if the three of you can tell me what this means. Not to put on socks, but she must be putting me on. She must be putting me on because she said she was my long lost aunt. I didn't know this woman. This woman came up to me at the supermarket and she said she was my long lost aunt. She must be putting me on. So what do I mean? I'm not wearing this woman. I'm not putting her on like a sock. Am I? Am I wearing her? I don't think so. So, what does it mean, putting on, in this sentence? All of you, Patricia, Daniel, what do you think? She must be putting me on.
Annoying me. Annoying me.
Almost. It's true she might be annoying me, but putting on isn't exactly annoying. Is she telling me the truth? Do you think she's telling me the truth?
No.
So she must be, all of you, she must be what?
Liar.
She must be,
She's pretending he's my aunt.
right. She must be liar, or she must
She
be
must be liar.
liar or lying?
Liar.
No, not what she is. I'm saying what's she doing.
She must be lying.
Exactly. Putting me on is basically lying. Actually, it's lying and kind of joking. Could be both, lying or joking. She's putting me on. So let's take a look. not at the meaning now. Let's take a look at how we pronounce these phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs or multi-word verbs often follow this pattern. She put on her socks. Got the verb, the adverb or preposition on, and then the noun, her socks. So, sometimes you can separate them. She put her socks on. You got the verb first, the noun, object of the sentence, her socks, and then the preposition or adverb at the end, on. Put her socks on. And to make life easy, you can substitute the noun object, her socks, with the pronoun, them. She put them on. Guess what? You cannot put it back to the first position. You cannot say, she put on them. If you use a preposition, them, you must separate it. That's the problem. That's where it gets a little tricky. So, let's see if that works. Here she put on her socks. Patricia, remember the example we just did with joking or lying? Remember that?
Sorry?
Patricia,
Yes.
remember the example in the chat window with putting me on, meaning lying? Remember that? The one we just did in the chat window? She must be putting me on, right?
Okay.
So, putting me on. So, hang on a second here. Can you, let's experiment for a second. Right now, she must be putting me on. Is that separated or not? In the example, she put them on, we have separated the verb and the preposition. She put them on. In this sentence I wrote, she must be putting me on. Is that separated or is that together? Can you see?
I don't know.
Look at the sentence in the chat window. Do you see it in the verbling chat? If you don't see it, I'll put it on. Forget it. I'll put it on the screen. Forget it. Take a look.
Okay.
Give me a second here to get this a little bit bigger. 1 second. 1 moment. There we go.
She must be putting me on because she said she was my normal son.
Right, but she wasn't. So she's lying. So right now, is that separated or is that together? Is that separated like she put them on, or is that together like she put on her socks? So first we have to just identify it. Separated or together?
Okay.
Is the pronoun in the middle, separated, or is the pronoun after, meaning together? She's
Separated.
Exactly. So here it is separated. Now that we know that, can we say it together? Let's try it. See if you can say that sentence. Let's see if it sounds good or bad. Go ahead. You want to try it, Julia? Because I heard you.
She must be putting on me. She
Right.
must be putting on me.
Sound good? Sound bad?
Sound bad for me.
It does sound bad. And so it was just an experiment to see if it's as it says here. If I say she must be putting on me, it doesn't work. Just like it shows us in the little box there. So I'm going to put a little asterisk, boom, show you that it doesn't sound good. And I'll put it in red as well. She must be putting on me doesn't work. Because because me is a pronoun. So when it's a pronoun, you can't change it. In this particular case, it wouldn't sound good no matter what you did. She must be putting on John Eric because that doesn't sound good either. So in this particular case, it doesn't matter whether it's a preposition or not. It doesn't sound good to change the position because it's really like a metaphor. If it was socks, she must be putting on, or dress or whatever, you could do it. But with putting on as a metaphor, it doesn't work. It's just a little experiment to see if we could try it with putting on in the other way. Let's experiment a little bit. Not experiment, let's practice a little bit. So our output exercise, you're going to have a chance to practice. She put on her shoes. What do we need to do here? Oops. Give me a second because I need to open my material on my computer to tell you what to do. Okay, give me a second here. Whoops, one moment. I can't tell you the directions if I don't have my material open, and my material is not open. One moment. One second. Here we go. Let's see if I can open this. And what page were we on here? It was, I think it was 14. Okay. One second. Let me just open this again. 14. There we go. Okay. So what I want you to... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. You were supposed to listen to the sentences. That's what was confusing. I'm the one who's supposed to be saying them to you. Listen to the sentences and mark the stress patterns. That's the idea. So hang on a second, and I'll do that for you. Give me just a second here. Unit 2. Hang on just a minute. Have to get to the right place. There we go. Got it. Okay. Listen carefully. It says mark the stress patterns. What that means is, let's be clear about stress. If I say stress, I don't mean that you have too much work and you feel nervous or anxious. Stress means the stronger syllable. So look at the first sentence, sentence A. Which syllable, which word is stronger in sentence A? I'm going to say it for you. You tell me which word. So the first example is, she put on her shoes. Now there's more than one stress. Listen again. She put on her shoes. She put on her shoes. I cheat a little bit and tell you there's two stresses in the sentence, just like we saw earlier with what a hideous outfit. There were two stressed words, one higher, one lower. Okay? In sentence A, where is the stress? Who wants it? She put on her shoes.
Shoes.
Shoes, okay. I'm going to make a little A here. So, shoes is stressed. And what's the other stress word? She put on her shoes. She put on her shoes.
Put.
Exactly. Shoes, put and shoes. She put on her shoes. Listen one more time and tell me which one is higher and which one is lower. She put on her shoes. She put on her shoes.
Shoes is higher.
I
Put
agree.
is higher. Yeah.
Which is put or shoes? She put on her shoes. She put on her shoes.
Put is higher. and
Put is higher. Put is
shoes
higher.
is lower.
Yeah. Excellent. Patricia, let me hear you. She put on her shoes. Patricia,
Sorry.
let me hear you. She put on her shoes.
She put on the shoes.
Like this. Put on. Put on.
Put on.
That's it. She put on her shoes.
She put on her shoes.
Excellent. Julia, she put on her shoes.
She put on her shoes.
Daniel, she put on her shoes.
She put on her shoes.
Shoes. Wait a second. Shoes. Imagine,
Shoes.
yeah, there's like a Z at the end.
Mm-hmm.
She put on her shoes.
He put on his shoes.
All right. Julia, what do you think about the B? I'm not going to say it. This time I want you to say it. Tell me where the stress goes. Say it for me. B.
She put her shoes on.
Okay. Where's the stress?
Put and on.
Put and on. Okay. Let's see if everyone agrees with you. Okay. So I'm going to put. Say it again.
She put her shoes on. No. She put her shoes on.
So
Shoes.
it's the same, isn't it? It's still put and shoes.
Yes.
But when you say it correctly. But you thought it was on. But you didn't stress on. You stressed shoes. She put her shoes on. She put her shoes on. Prepositions are never stressed. So you would never put a stress on a preposition unless you want to make a special point that it's on and not off, or up and not down. But generally, they're not. She put her shoes on. Repeat.
She put her shoes on.
Put her.
Put her. She
No
put
H.
her. Shoes.
No H. Put her.
Put her.
That's it. Put her.
Put her.
Put her. Imagine it's the word putter.
Put her.
P-U-D-D-E-R. Putter.
Put her.
She put her shoes on.
She put her shoes on.
Patricia, she put her shoes on.
She put her shoes on.
There's no her, though. It's one word. Put her.
Put her. She
That's it.
put her shoes on.
That's it. Daniel, she put her shoes on.
She put her shoes on.
Uh-oh.
She
One
put
more
her
time.
she put her shoes on.
Try it together. Put her.
Put her.
Put her.
Put her.
That's it.
She put her shoes on.
Excellent. That's it. Okay, Daniel, try the last one, C. Tell me where the stress is.
She put them on. She put them on.
Okay. Where's the stress?
Put.
Yeah. Just one, or there are two stresses? She
Put them on.
put them on.
One
put them
stress. One stress.
Well,
She put-
there's two in every sentence. There's actually two, a major one and a minor one. The major one is what?
Put.
Put. The minor one is she put them on. I think so too. In this case, you're going to actually stress on. So let's put on here, and those are your answers. She put them on. Notice how I say it. She put them. Put them. She put them on.
She put them on.
That's it. Julia?
She put them on. Or she put them on.
Put them on. That's right. I lost my page. Hold on a second. Let me get it back for you.
She put them on.
Good. I lost my page. What happened to my page? Give me a second here. Lost my screen share. There we go. She put them on. Patricia?
She put them on. She put them
Excellent.
on.
Excellent. That's it. Okay. So let's try a few other phrasal verbs. Some phrasal verbs have Latin synonyms, like we saw. Put on can be to dress or to wear. Match each phrasal verb from the box with an underlined verb in the sentences below. Use a dictionary. No, don't use a dictionary. Just guess if you're not sure, and I'll be here to help you. Okay? Patricia, can you return my books to the library? What phrasal verb do you think sounds good?
My books to the library.
Hmm?
Put taking. Put off. Put off.
Put off? Uh-oh.
Put off.
Uh-oh. Return. What's another way to say return?
Put up.
Take
What's
back.
Take.
Take back.
Take back. Take
Right.
back.
Because return means to go back. So back is the key word.
Yes, yes.
Say that sentence for me one more time, Patricia.
Okay. Take back.
Say the whole sentence.
Can you return my
No,
book?
No return.
Ah,
Use the phrasal verb.
okay. Take back. Take back
Take back what?
my books
Where?
to the library.
Right. now ask it as a question to me.
Okay. Please.
As a question. Just read what it says. Can you?
Can you take back my books
To?
to the library?
Sure, I can take them back. Sure, I can take them back. What happens when I use a pronoun them? Sure, I can take them back. What happens? Is it separated now or together? Take them back.
Together.
No, separate.
Take back them? No, that's together. Take back them is together. Is it together? No, I said take them back. Separated. Right?
Take them back.
Right. So let's try it. Let's do reverse. Patricia, can you take back my books to the library? Yes. Say yes.
Yes.
Yes what? Separated. Separate them with them.
Take them back.
Good. Yes, I can take them back for you.
Yes, I've taken them back.
Excellent. Okay. You say letter B. You say that one to Julia. We're going to go around the room. Patricia, do B for Julia.
Let's postpone the party until May.
Good. Now say it again, but you must replace postpone with one of those phrasal verbs. Okay?
So let's postpone the party until May. Postpone, I don't know.
Make a guess. I'll tell you if you're right. Make a guess. There's no way to figure it out. You have to either know it or you don't know it. If you don't know it, just guess and we'll see if it sounds good. So what do you think is the best one? Not take back. We use take back. What do you think, Patricia? Make a guess.
Put up.
Put is correct. Is it put off, put up, put out, or put together?
Put up.
Put up. Class, do we agree?
Put off.
Put off.
I
Daniel
think
and
put
Julia
off.
said put off. Okay. So, it's put off. Patricia, one more time with put off. Let's hear the
Put
sentence.
off. Put
And
off.
Julia, you're going to agree with her, and you're going to try to use it with a pronoun. Okay, so, Patricia, one more time. B. Let's
Okay, put off. Put off.
keep going. Let's put off.
Let's put off the party until May.
Excellent. Julia, you agree with her. You say
What should I do? I'm sorry.
you're going to agree with her, and you're going to replace.
Let's. Okay. Let's put it off.
Excellent. Let's put it off is correct. Julia, C to Daniel.
That do-it-yourself desk was hard to, I don't know this word.
Assemble.
Assemble.
Assemble
what is
is
the meaning?
when you construct something, when you build something. So say it again and replace assemble. And by the way, it's true that it's do-it-yourself. It's true, but we don't say do-it-yourself. We say
DIY. Yeah.
DIY.
DIY. That DIY desk was hard to assemble.
Replace. Assemble. Replace it. What do you think?
Put up.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Put together.
Put together.
Put
Yes.
together. Put together. That DIY desk was hard to put together.
Daniel, you have to agree with her. You say
That why that's what
yeah, but don't forget, you have to substitute the noun for a pronoun when you agree.
it was hard to put it together.
It was hard to put it together is correct. The first it means the situation. The
That
second
was.
right. The
That
second
was.
it no, you said it fine.
Okay.
It was hard to put it together. That's fine. The first it is the situation. The second it is the desk. It's 100% correct to say it 2 times in this sentence. It's fine. It was hard to put it together. You can also say that was hard. But anyway, it sounds better. It was hard to put it together. Daniel, D to Patricia.
I can't absorb facts when I'm tired. I can't take in facts when I'm tired.
Patricia, you have to agree.
Sorry, repeat, please.
One more time. Daniel?
I can't take in facts when I'm tired. Take in.
Take it. Yes, I agree. I can.
Good, but you've got to use a pronoun to agree. Replace facts with a pronoun. And then you can separate the phrasal verb. What do you think? Facts, is that singular or plural, Patricia?
Facts, plural.
Of course. So what's our plural pronoun?
Okay.
Okay?
I can't take it.
It is singular.
It.
You need plural. You need plural.
It, then plural is then. I don't know.
Good. Okay. Okay.
Then
Yes.
in.
Good. That's it.
Then in facts when I am tired.
Okay, so one more time. Agree one more time. Let me hear the whole sentence, please. One more time.
Okay, I can't take them in
Stop.
tax.
One more time. No facts, just them.
Okay. Yes, sorry. I can't take them in
Period.
when
Stop. I can't take them in. That's it. It's good. I can't take them in. Because you're agreeing, so you can be very short. You don't need to give all the information. I can't take them in either. Me too. I can't take them in. That's it. Very good. Patricia, one last one to Julia. Do E for us.
They are going to increase income tax.
Right. Another way to say increase.
Increase income tax. Okay. They are going to put up.
That's good. That's right.
Put up income tax.
Excellent. Julia, you know that and you agree. I know.
I know they're going to put it up.
Excellent. Julia, very last one, F for Daniel. We've only got 30 seconds, so be fast.
Please extinguish your cigarettes. What does it mean?
Extinguish. The cigarette is no longer lit. You have to put it in the ashtray until it is no longer on fire, the cigarette.
Put off. Yeah?
Put?
Off.
Nope.
Or put out.
Good. Say it again.
Please put out your cigarettes.
Daniel, you agree and you say?
Please put them off.
Huh? She said put out.
Sorry, put them out.
Put them out. You should agree by saying, sure, I'll put them out. Okay, listen, we've got to stop. I'm going to start the business class in just 1 minute. You did a great job with the pronunciation of the phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are very difficult, okay? So you only get them from doing lots of reading. That's really the best way to get them. Particularly dialogue, things that sound like everyday English. Okay, but the stress that you were using sounded good, and some of these are new, so you need a bit of more practice with them. If I have time a little later, I'll see if I can give you some homework to practice this. I don't know if I can. But if not, we'll practice it more in the next class. I'll give you a review of the phrasal verbs, and we'll move on to the next pronunciation topic. Okay? Stick around for the business class. I'll be back in 1 minute. We'll be talking about facts and figures and finishing up our vocabulary for that. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now. By the way, the next pronunciation class next Monday at the same hour. Bye for now, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.